everybody, welcome back to my channel, Cruel Talk. Happy New Year to you all. I'm out of breath, sorry. I hope all of you have had a fabulous, wonderful, and happy holiday season with your loved ones, with your family, friends, with your pets, with everything, all the things. I'm so glad to have you guys here. This is my first video of 2022, and I apologize if I sound just a little nasally at times. I have this thing that we've been dealing or trying to work with, trying to get over, I guess, and just nip it in the bud. Since New Year's Eve, actually, it's been quite annoying. It is not, however, we are not sick. I don't want to mention names, but it is not that which will not be named. But it's just been crappy, like just annoying. I have really, really sensitive sinuses. Like the faintest little smell will just drive me into an allergy attack like you have no idea, and it's been really bad. From, like I said, December 31st, which was New Year's Eve. You know, obviously the fireworks are all around, and you know, maybe I should have moved a couple more steps farther away, backed a little bit more away from the fireworks, because all that smoke, the minute that the smoke started poofing from the firework itself, I started sneezing, and it was like an immediate reaction, and it's just kind of prolonged itself. So I apologize if at any point in time I am sounding a little more nasally than I want to. It's out of my control. I am, however, drinking my tea. It does not taste good. It just tastes horrible, but I did warm it up. It's a eucalyptus and mint tea. It's supposed to open the airways so you can breathe. So y'all excuse me just one quick. It does not taste good. It sucks. Oh, do you guys want to hear my little quote from the tea that I'm having, by the way, is from Traditional Medicinals. How cute is my cup? Isn't my cup adorbs? It says, throw kindness around like confetti. This was actually a gift from one of my friends from work. If she sees this video, she'll know that it was her mug that I'm using. But my quote, my little tea quote says, the plants have enough spirit to transform our limited vision. And that is a quote from Rosemary Gladstar. I'm not a tea person. I hate tea. But anytime I have tea, I love. I always look forward to the little quotes that they have on the little tags. I love them. They're so cute sometimes, and whatever. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. So basically this video, as I put in the title, this is a very quick 2021 wrap up, and then I have 3 goodies that I want to share with you all, and I'm very, very excited to use in 2021, like starting tonight. I gotta start writing things down and whatnot, and planning and things. So I'm going to show you those 3 things. It's basically a book. Hear me out, okay? Normally, I know people will hear book and it's like, oh, ew, Marlene, who wants to read a book? Just give it a sec, okay? Give it a chance. I have a book for you all. I have a budget planner, and of course a monthly planner, because we need to get our stuff together. We are getting our she's organized. I'm just kidding, I'm always organized, but every year I always buy a new one, like at the end of December, so that I can have it beginning, January 1st. And I'll go ahead and link those down for you guys below. But yeah, just a very quick 2021 wrap up. Besides this allergic reaction is what I'm going to call it. Again, I'm not sick. I don't have that which shall not be named. Lord Voldemort has not attacked me. Knock on wood, it will not. But yeah, as I said, I have a very, very sensitive, like my sinuses are just super sensitive. Coffee alone just makes me sneeze. I have been sneezing a lot from that night. It's like sneeze attacks. It's not even like I can just sneeze once or even twice and that's it, call it a day. No, it's literally these sneeze attacks that I literally feel like I'm gonna pass out from just sneezing because it's just so hard. And it's like, it hurts my nasal passages. Like, why was I made this way? I don't know. But here I am, you know, drinking our tea, and I got tissues, you know, so excuse me, and I apologize beforehand if I at any moment have to pause this video. Bruno's wagging his tail. I don't know if you guys can hear the tap, but I do apologize beforehand if at any point I have to pause in order to go blow my nose. Just very, very annoying, but you know, here we are trying to look somewhat decent for you all. I have some clear mascara on and a little bit of Bruno's wagging his tail again. Bruno, I think Bruno's trying me. I don't know, but I think he is. But yeah, and I got a little bit of some, what's that called? Tinted lip balm to try to look somewhat presentable for you guys. But, you know, this is Cruel Talk. As I've said before, I want my channel to be raw. I want it to be honest. I want it to be cruel, hence the name Cruel Talk. I just did a little play on the letters there to spell it a little differently and make it stand out. And of course, we could not end the year, you know, without the uninvited guest, right? Right there. Yep. Of course. Okay, you know, why would we like have perfect skin to end the year, right? But no, anyway, let's go ahead and just kind of get into a little 2021 wrap up, I guess. So I started Cruel Talk in 2021. I looked at my channel and I have like, I think it was 24 videos, 24, 25 videos. And it's not where I want it to be, but I'm not mad at it either. I think for just starting this, I think I've done pretty okay. But I've done good. I feel like I'm proud of what I have done and the content that I have put out there for you guys. There was a time, there was like a bit of a dry spell, I guess if you will. And I think I mentioned this in one of my more recent videos where, you know, some stuff was going on that I was dealing with. Nothing major, nothing personal, you know, everyone's healthy, everything's good, Angie, Carlos, we're all good. But I'm gonna try to speak in code to you guys, so bear with me. I just don't want to say certain words and have my video flagged, you know. I don't know if that's happening on YouTube, but I just don't want to put certain, I'm gonna try to avoid to say certain words. But basically, you know, with everything that's been going on, right, this whole situation that we are in, and this whole, you know, Lord Voldemort, wink wink, I hope you guys are catching on, this Lord Voldemort going around attacking people, and this antidote from a certain wand, that is making its way around. It hit a little close to home for me because people in my family decided to go ahead and accept this wand, and whatever this wand is, you know, is putting out there, right? So I did have people in my family and in my extended family, you know, that went ahead and made a choice, and they went ahead and got this thing from this wand. And I normally don't, like, I don't get emotional over things like that. I don't, everyone to each their own. I have friends. I don't have friends, but I do know people, within my circle or, on my social media, I would say, that have also gone on to get this wand. And, it's just, for the record, I don't judge people based on what they choose. How can I explain? Okay, the only way that I will ever truly judge you is on your grammar. Sorry, I really try not to, but sometimes I see people writing things on social media and emails that I'm just like, how did you graduate high school? I'm sorry, but I'm honest about it. I will judge you on grammar. And I will definitely, most certainly, 110% judge you based on how you treat animals and your attitude towards Mother Earth and the environment. So for me, that's really what will tell me the kind of person you are. However, and this is a big however, with certain events that have been happening, right, in our world, it has become really hard to not judge other people. However, when it hit that close to home for me, and because these people are close, like I said, these are people in my family that went on to take this wand and whatever came from this wand, it got personal for me because, it just, I'm not gonna say everyone that within my family or extended family went on to deal with this wand, but I will say one of those people was my father. And, granted, my father and I, we do not have like the closest tight-knit relationship. Growing up, I grew up alone basically. My mom passed away when I was 12 years old, and my father was extremely strict. Okay, when I tell you strict, like, my nickname was Cinderella from one of my friends, and if she sees this video, she'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But one of my nicknames was Cinderella because I had to be home by like 8 or 9 o'clock. It was, not saying that I always complied with that time, but I could not even have a male gay friend, okay, because my father was the type that he could literally see this boy or this guy, making out, okay, he could see him making out with another guy. He's full on gay, wants nothing to do with me, finds me repulsive, and my father would still say, and true story, but no, you are not friends with him, no. And so whatever, just a little, completely just like sliced my chin there. All right, whatever, stupid pimple is giving me like bad mal de ojo, whatever, moving on. So anyway, just a little quick backstory as to how my father's and I relationship kind of is. We talk, right? And when we do have like long conversations, or when he comes over or we're together in a social setting, we are like similar in the sense that we have the same kind of sense of humor in a way. We're very sarcastic. We like to pull each other's leg. We like to hold in other people around us, but it's out of love, But all that aside, my father went ahead and he went to get this spell from this wand. And what took me so, what shocked me so much so is that my father and I, had a conversation about this, about what was going on and all this sort of thing. And so we were on the same page. He understood where I was coming from. He understood the points that I made. he understood the things that I was showing him. Like, I literally pulled things and translated them for him, and and he read things with me also, over the phone as I was explaining things to him. And we were on the same page, right? And then fast forward a couple weeks, and he tells me, just out of the blue, not even like, it wasn't even like a, hey, I want to tell you something, or hey, there's something I'd like to tell you, there's something I want you to know. It was just out of the blue in a conversation one day, a few weeks after we initially had this conversation, okay, where I thought we were both on the same page. And it was just like, oh, hey, how are you? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué haces? Estoy trabajando, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, she's like, oh, by the way, I already did this. I already went and got the wand. I was like, what? So, without going too much into detail, that just kind of, because it was my father, that just kind of like, it really affected me. And I didn't stop talking to him or anything like that, but just the fact that we were literally on the same page. And let me tell you something, maybe only 1 or 2, 3 people at the most know my father well enough to know that what I'm going to say now about him is 100% true, okay? My father is the type of person that he is honest and he is blunt. Whether you like what he's telling you, whether you don't like it, whether you disagree, whether you think he's being this, that, like, he does not care. And that's where I get my bluntness from, in part. So when I tell you that my father is not gonna simply tell me, his daughter, okay, he is not gonna simply tell me what he thinks I want to hear, I know for a fact that we were on the same page. Okay, I am willing to bet money. I swear to you on my mother's grave, wherever her soul or spirit may be, that my father and I were on the same page. So what really took me back was the fact that all of a sudden 3 weeks later, someone, whoever, right? I don't know if it could have been someone else that he spoke to on the street or, on his day-to-day. It could have been the news. My father's older, he watches the news. I don't watch the news, I stay informed through other means and I have alerts on my phone and things like that, but I don't watch the news, okay? Nothing good comes from the news. So the fact that someone or something out there was able to infiltrate this man's mind, it completely just like threw me off. It really, really did, okay? My father is from Cuba. He is from, Cuba, there alone, it says it all, right? And, I'm not gonna go into too deep into his story, but my father, despite his many things that he might be, stubborn as that, he's one of the strongest people I know. What he went through and everything he has gone through in his life, leading up to him coming here to the USA to, and he came here to work and he came here to, to move forward in life, and he came here to escape a certain regime from an oppressive country, and that was his homeland, and he did leave behind family, and it was something so crazy to me how he escaped this whole scenario situation that he's not okay with, right? And we've had conversations about this, and we've had conversations about things here in the US, and so it just really threw me back, and I really just shut down in a way, because I was just so focused on trying to understand and trying to figure out how a person could go so quickly from point A to point B. I was so frustrated. And I spoke to him, you know, not initially when he told me, oh, hey, by the way, I did this. But I spoke to him after the fact, and I said, like, what happened? Why did you do this? And da-da-da. And he just was like, I don't know. I just thought it was a better, I mean, you know, things are getting serious out there. Whatever. So without getting too much into that, that's basically why I just kind of, maybe I didn't, I don't know, but I feel that I kind of just, like, I pulled back, and I was just like in my own little cocoon trying to figure this shiz out and trying to figure out, you know, what is happening and what is going on and this and that. And I did have a lot of other ideas for videos. I do have a few videos actually that I did record, but I just didn't get around to editing them because, again, I was just zoned out. I was like, what the hell is happening? And, you know, I was genuinely concerned for my father, and I still kind of am. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, it's fine. He went and got this spell from, you know, this wand, and here I am, you know, just not thinking anything of it, because I am still thinking of it. Knock on wood, he's been okay. And just another side note, please, I'm just sharing this with you guys because obviously, again, this is Cruel Talk, and I want it to be raw and open, and I want to be open and transparent with you guys. But please do not come in here trying to attack whatever I am saying in this video. I do realize that it is a sensitive subject, even though I am using, you know, like trying to speak in code and whatnot. But I'm sure you guys have picked up already on what I'm talking about. And, you know, if there is something that you do not agree with, I ask you respectfully, keep your opinions to yourself. I'm not here to banter or entertain anyone to try to come and, you know, provoke me or anything. That's not what Cruel Talk is about. I'm all for open discussions, but I'm only sharing this with you guys, like I said, because I want to be open and transparent with you guys, and I want Cruel Talk to always be an open, transparent, honest, raw, and real platform. And just so I can kind of share with you guys why I haven't created more content. I really did think that I would have more videos, but, you know, so that's that. That's basically what that was at. I mean, that's basically where I was at. That was like around, I think, summertime when that kind of started happening, and I was just kind of like, okay, well, I'm done with this, I'm done with that, I'm done with everything. But I realized that's obviously not a reason for me to stop doing something that I genuinely like. And yes, I realize, what am I doing here on these YouTube videos? Who knows? I don't know. I mean, maybe in another year it'll take me somewhere else. I don't know, but I know that I genuinely do like this. I love doing my little setup, you know. If I wish I had another camera so I could show you guys my little setup here with my tripod and everything, and Bruno's laying on the back. I genuinely enjoy creating videos for anyone who is willing or interested to watch them. I love being in front of a camera. I don't know if that's come through on the screen or not, but I do genuinely love being in front of the camera. Anyone that knows me, like really knows me, knows that I always tell myself somewhere up in Hollywood, actress, singer, whatever the case, you know, but obviously life has played out. It's just slightly different. But, you know, I mean, I genuinely like making videos. I genuinely like, you know, editing the videos a little bit here and there. I like seeing your comments. I like seeing your questions. I like getting your DMs telling me that you liked this or that you would like to hear on something else. I cannot tell you enough how big of a smile all your comments and messages bring to my face. So I also want to thank every single one of you who has ever liked any of my posts on Instagram, who has ever commented on any of my posts on Instagram, who has ever liked or commented on my YouTube videos. I want to thank my subscribers. It might not seem like it's a lot, but to me, it literally means the world that those of you who are subscribed to my channel are actually subscribed to my channel. I hope, obviously that the number grows. And I just, I hope that I can make some form of a, Bruno, stop it. This dog is just the rudest dog, I swear. I think he does these things on purpose, really. Anyway, back to kind of like what I was saying, I really hope that, with Cruel Talk, if I can just get to one person, that literally means more than anything to me. Today I had someone tell me that I made their day, and I swear, I'm like getting emotional, I swear. I promise you all, like, behind this like standoffish, persona that sometimes comes off, because I do hate people, I'm not gonna lie, but I hate stupid people and ignorant people, and there's just people that are like mean, and that's what I mean by I hate people, but when someone tells me that something I posted made their day, I think that's like who am I? I'm no one. I am a person just like you guys, just like everyone else out there. But that to me, like, that has made my day. That someone out there saw something of mine and it made them smile, it helped them get through some, I don't know, anything at all. Maybe you were frustrated in the moment and all of a sudden my thing popped up, my post, my video, whatever it is, popped up on your feed and it made you smile. Like, that to me is the ultimate reward, because I've been in positions where I could have used a smile, I could have used a laugh, I could have used a giggle, anything, right? And there were times when I didn't have the laugh, the giggle, or whatnot. So to be able to know that other people out there might have the same scenarios, whatever it could be, work, home, just life in general, you're just stressed, you're just having a bad day that day, or a bad hour, whatever it is, I hope that Cruel Talk can continue to do that for you guys. And on that note, I do also want to get into some more nitty-gritty topics. I just need to push through that wall, because I don't want to be dealing with trolls and things like that, but I know that eventually that's gonna come. But I feel like on this journey with Cruel Talk, I'm also gonna be finding my tribe, which I think is obviously part of the journey. Some people might like what I share, there are gonna be those people who don't like what I share. There might be some of you out there who see this and maybe you agree with some of the things I say and maybe you don't, and that's fine, But all in all, I want Cruel Talk to, I don't know, grow from here, And it's all thanks to you guys, So thank you. And now I want to switch over to my 3 little goodies for you guys. And let's just talk a little bit, I guess, about New Year's and New Year's resolutions. Just very quickly, please don't start with the whole new year, new me nonsense. Like, no, just no, okay? I think that from what I see, from what I've seen in the past, I think that everyone, like, come January 1st, everyone's like, I'm gonna eat healthy, I'm gonna go to the gym every day. So for that kind of, like, if that's your goal, that's great. But my advice is, and that's with any goal, my advice is to always start small. Don't overthink it. Don't go crazy. Don't kill yourself or stress yourself over it. If your New Year's resolution or one of your goals for the new year is to work out more, I think that's great. You know, I think any kind of activity where you're moving your body is absolutely great, and it's obviously ultimately gonna be great for your health long term, whether it's walking, gym, whatever it is, you know, but start off small. If you're not someone, and I think I've said this in a previous video, if you're not someone who is like a gym lover and like, you know, you're there pumping the iron and like just start off small, you know. Go for a walk. Go for a walk. Jog if you can jog. If you have a doggy, a pet, that's even better. Go take your doggy for a longer walk. Instead of just taking them to like the corner to do their necessities, take them for a longer walk. Do a 15-minute walk. Do a 20-minute walk. Then in a month, do a 30-minute walk. You know, slowly build it up until you're able to get to, I don't know, wherever you want to get to, you know. If your goal is to eat healthier, I think I'm the worst person to give advice on that. But again, my advice for you would be to take it easy, you know, and don't deprive yourself. I feel like in this day and age, everything is bad for you, no matter what it is. You know, you could be eating carrots every single day, 7 days a week, and you're gonna have one side who's gonna tell you, oh my gosh, that's great, bravo, you're eating carrots, woo, they're good for this and that, right? But you're still gonna have the other side who's gonna tell you, oh my God, eating too many carrots is gonna give you this, this, and this. Oh my God, did you know that if you have too much of this? So take it easy, go one step at a time. And then my last piece of advice for any New Year's resolution in general would be to do what is right for you, okay? If, again, I'm sorry, I can't think of any other examples because my nose is kind of like bothering me and I really don't want to pause to have to blow my nose, so I'll kind of like I'm just like crossing my fingers that no snot comes out. I'm sorry, and if anything does come out, I promise you it's literally just water, but we're not gonna have that. No, but if like the gym is something that you want to do, right? But let's say you're with your partner, you know, your boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, whatever, and they're the ones that are like, maybe let's say the gym person, don't overextend yourself to meet their goal. You know, if you are with a partner who goes to the gym every single day, or you're with a partner who wakes up at 5 a.m. every single day to go running 2 miles every morning, like, or a mile every morning, and you are not that person, like, come on, take it easy, you know? And if your partner loves you, they'll understand, okay? If someone, I can't think of other examples, but the point is, any New Year's resolution that you do should be for you and you alone, okay? Okay, if you want to start therapy for whatever reason, I don't know, maybe anger management, or, you know, you just want someone to talk to just because you need a vent to someone, like, whatever it is, right? Do it for you, not because someone else is telling you, oh, you need help, or you need, like, I've heard, you know, so many different things throughout the years from other people and their experiences and whatnot. Like, do what's right for you, okay? If you want to have a little chocolate after dinner, have your little chocolate after dinner, you know? Maybe cut it down to not the whole bag of Snickers, but maybe just do like one of the mini ones and then hide the rest. Have someone hide the rest so you don't eat it all. You know, no judging here. But yeah, my biggest advice for 2022 is do what's right for you. You know, if it works for you, great, do it. If something is not making you happy, change it, talk, communicate. I'll tell you some of my goals for 2022. One of my goals obviously is to create more content for Cruel Talk, and I really, like, that's a big one for me. Another one of my goals is to communicate a little bit better, or at least learn, just communicate a little bit better, because a lot of times it's not that I don't necessarily communicate, it's just I like communicating on my time, meaning if something bothered me right now, depending on how much it bothered me, like if I feel that I'm going to explode, which I've done in the past, you know, many years ago, and I realized that's not healthy, and I say things that I don't mean. So one of my goals is to try to find a way to communicate right then and there, as opposed to not harboring it, because I don't, like, if something bothers me, again, it depends on the level of upsettingness, is that a word? It depends on how severely it bothers me. If it's like something stupid, I'll say it right then and there to whoever it is. But if it's not something that's very light and it really did bother me, like, and I'm not ready to talk about it right then and there, like, just stay away, you know. And if it takes me a day or 2 days to calm that down and then speak, then I'll speak my mind. But I guess that's not really healthy either. So that's another one of my goals, communicate a little better. And then another one of my goals is to really try to push down that wall of what people might say or think, meaning it's not, okay, I don't care, like, oh, I don't care if so-and-so likes me, or, oh, what if that person doesn't like me, or what if this person doesn't? But because I know my character and I know my temper, there are certain things that like I said, there are certain topics, you know, that I want to get into, but I haven't just yet, because I don't want to have to deal with the trolls of someone saying something negative and then me entertaining that person and engaging, because I know I'm going to say things that I'm not going to like. So I'm trying, like, to just get to that level of really not even engaging if anyone says anything that I don't like. So that's one of my goals as well. But without further ado, I feel like I've been rambling on. I'm sorry guys, but I guess there was a lot to say, I don't know, to wrap up 2021. Oh, and I'm sorry, just a quick side note. Betty White passing, I genuinely got teary-eyed and I was about to cry, and I was literally fighting back the tears because I was doing my makeup on New Year's Eve. I was in the bathroom when my phone buzzed with a notification, and when I swiped down and I saw what it was, I said, oh, why? You know, she was amazing. She literally did not give a F about what anyone said or thought about her. I think she was an icon, clearly. I mean, that's not even like, is that even a question? No. And it just made me really sad, you know? And then I kind of started thinking, because my mind always goes dark at times, like more often than not, my mind just goes straight to darkness. I don't know why. If that is the ending to 2021, and if that is an omen of what is to come in 2022, I don't want it. I don't like it. No thank you. No thank you. You know, I mean, and if we're looking at omens, I mean, this shiz right here is not a cute look either. But again, here we are trying to look fab for you guys. All right, so moving on, I am gonna go ahead and link all of these things, these three items. I think these are essentials for starting off 2022 on a right start. And first up is my book of choice. This is all about chakras. If you know me, you know that I am not a religious person. I do not believe in God, Jesus, none of that. I know. Oh, chakra. Yeah. No, I don't believe in any of that stuff. But I do believe in energies. I do believe in the power of the mind. I 150% believe that the mind is the most powerful tool that the human body has access to. If I could make shit levitate, child, that's it. Like, Hollywood, here I come, right? But clearly I don't use my brain to that extent. None of us really do. But no, so all joking aside, I do believe in energies. I believe that, you know, you attract what you think. I believe that if you are constantly thinking negative thoughts, only negative things are going to happen to you. I truly believe in nature and, you know, the law of attraction and Mother Earth. And I think, you know, that everything you ask for and everything that you pay mind to will come to you. Be it good, bad, that's all up to you, right? So, chakras. If you all are familiar with chakras, there are 7 chakras. I'm not gonna go into it because it's not a chakra video, but this book, Chakras and Self-Care by Ambi, I am going to butcher this, and if anyone ever sees this and knows how to pronounce it, or, you know, even worse, the author, my apologies, I don't know how to pronounce it. Ambi Kavanagh is the author, and that's her right there. And this is basically a book that talks about the 7 chakras that we all have. I will just quickly show you guys. There are 7 chakras. And again, if you know about chakras, then you already know where I'm going with this and what this is all about. So there are 7 major chakras, right? The crown chakra, the brow chakra, which is like your third eye, I think. Don't quote me on that. The throat chakra, the heart chakra, the solar plexus chakra, the sacral chakra, and the root chakra. And these are the chakras right there. Okay, one of my other goals is to get good at this whole like video recording, at this whole, not these whole, see, grammar. At this whole like video recording thing and being able to show you guys. Can you guys see that? Okay, so these are the 7 chakras. Each chakra is responsible for a different area of your body, and you know, these 7 chakras should always be aligned. And when one of them, think of it as Mercury retrograde, but within your own body, right? So Mercury retrograde is out there, the planets, there's always one little sucker that's like going left when it should be going right, or it's going up when it should be going down, and then everything's out of whack down here for us mortals. So same thing with your chakras should all be aligned, and when one chakra, doesn't matter which one it is, but when one chakra is just slightly turned or a smidge this way or whatever, it throws you off balance. So this book is gonna teach me, and hopefully you guys, if you buy it, is gonna teach you how to self-care and how to take care of each individual chakra. So I actually found this at Five Below for $5. So I'm gonna go ahead and link it down below for you guys through Amazon. Amazon does have this book as well. I believe it was $15 on Amazon. So I'm gonna link it down below for you guys, as I said, but I recommend that you guys go check out your nearest Five Below, you know, or maybe hit up 2 or 3 if you have some close by. Go for a drive, grab a little coffee, and see if you can find it, because it was $5. Like, this is, I mean, this was a great buy. I mean, you know. So next I got my planner and my budget planner. Like, we mean business, okay? We mean business. So let's start with the planner first. This is the planner I had last year. Very cute, hardcover, marble, fabulous. I loved it because it had, you know, the tabs, and each tab had like quotes and stuff. And I'm all like, I am a quotes hoe. I love quotes for everything. So this was the one for 2021. I got it off Amazon. It is from Bloom Daily Planners. But this year, I wanted to, I mean, I don't know. I did look at their stuff for this year at the Bloom planners, and the only one that did capture me, and I was like, that's the one I want, that's what I need, was sold out. So you know, I couldn't wait because I needed it. I needed to have a new planner for my OCD. Excuse me, y'all. Let me have some tea because this is not. Still tastes bad. I am horrible for any kind of medicine. I hate medicine. I'm a big baby, and I have no shame in admitting that. I once ran out of a clinic because they were gonna give me an injection, and I didn't want it, and I just like there was an opening. I ducked really quick and I ran straight home. We lived like literally across the street, but I ducked and ran straight home, and then my dad came and found me. He was like, and I was like, yeah, I don't want it, and I ended up not getting it, at least not that day. But yeah, I'm horrible and I don't like it. It don't taste good, but it's helping my nose, I guess, because snot is not coming down, right? And I haven't had to pause to blow my nose yet. So let's see if we can get through this video and not have to pause. So for this year, I got another planner, obviously. This one is from the brand Ecolo. It is an eco-consciously made planner. It is hardcover as well, but it's a softer material. It has like that leathery material, and it is vegan leather. Hello. It also has quotes inside. I love what it says right here in the front. It says, I look forward to holding your big plans, important dates, and me time. This is totally your year, and your agenda is ready to cheer you on. Show this year who's boss. So I didn't see this, you know, when I bought it on Amazon. I didn't know that it had this. I didn't know I had some quotes because it showed me a preview of it. So it's kind of the same concept. It's tabbed. Each tab has a quote at the beginning of the month, and then it has, you know, the week for it. So you have a quote right there at the very beginning. You have different quotes every week, and I love that it has all of that. It's also in my favorite color, in pink. So I will go ahead and link this for you guys. They did have other designs, and I think there were two other ones that I really liked, and I was bending towards them, but ultimately the pink got me because that's my favorite color. Like, you can't say pink angrily. It's pink, you know, like pink. So yeah, I am gonna be using this to put all my stuff in. Oh, it also comes with stickers. We love stickers, right? Like, I mean, if you love pink and agendas, you like automatically love stickers. So I'm gonna put all my plannings and stuff in there, and I'm excited about that. I'm also gonna be putting in, this is another one of my goals, is to read more. I literally have 3 books that I'm looking at right now that I bought last year to read, and I didn't even start any of them, right? Like, I finished some books, but there's 3 that I didn't finish, and I hate myself for not finishing them. So I am literally going to be putting in here my reading time. I know it sounds a little dorky, but I think it'll work because, you know, organization. Organization is key, folks. And then we got, again, with the vegan leather, we got our budget planner. This is from Clever Fox. I did have a budget planner from them last year, but it was smaller. It was maybe like this and like that. Yeah, it was a bit smaller, much smaller. And when I ordered this one, I did not realize that it was gonna be this big. I was actually like a little shooketh when I opened the package and I saw this. I said, oh, okay, this is like huge. But it worked out, you know, with my planner. It just goes a little bit over. It's okay, you know, like I kind of wanted, I always like my planners to be big, but you know, and I mean, compared to the one from last year, my planner from last year was just a smidge bigger, but it's fine. I sat on it for like a day and I said, it's fine. I actually like that it's this much bigger because I think it's actually a lot easier to write in. It is more comfortable to write in. And what I like about this one, besides the size after I got over the shock, the initial shock, it comes obviously with like little tips of how to like track your bills and stuff. Let me take this out just to show you guys. So this is the planner. This is the naked planner. It has the little fox emblem right there at the top, obviously, because it's from Clever Fox, the brand. So what I like about this one is it came with goodies. It came with extra goodies. So all here, it is an undated planner, by the way. Oh, the planner itself, this one is dated, so you don't have to worry about dating anything. The budget planner, however, is undated. There goes Bruno again. I think Bruno's goal should be to not shake while Mama is doing videos. Yeah? Yeah? No, he's looking at me like with this face, like just. Okay, anyway, so the budget planner is undated. It has all these lines for you to write down your expenses, your everything. It also has, at the beginning of each month, you'll put the month, the year, whatever you want, to date it, and it gives you like what your expenses, what your budget is for home, for personal, like it has categories, so you can write down all your bills, things like that. And then what I like about it is that it came with extra goodies. So over here at the back, it has a pocket where you can store stuff. It came with stickers that, again, we love. We love our stickers. I'm all about coordination, color coordination, and all that stuff, and stickers and tabbing things. Like, I was that kid in high school and elementary school and all that. I was that student that like color-coded everything. My notes always looked like a rainbow. And it came also with some cash envelopes. I haven't opened these yet. Duh. We're opening it with you guys. So it came with these cash envelopes, and it came with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 5 cash envelopes. And basically what you do with the whole cash envelope system, right? I've heard of this previously. I also had a friend at work that had heard of these also, I think on a blog. So basically what you do is you put the money in here, right? You pick a category, you write your category, right? Let's say, for example, let's say date night, right? You would write on the category up here, you would write date night, and then I'm not entirely sure what you do after that because I see your budget and annual. So I guess you would set a budget. Let's say you don't want to spend more than $100 a month on date night, right? So let's say you do 1 date night a month, right? I think. Okay, let's cut it down to 50 because $100 for just one night seems like a lot. So let's say you do date night once a month, and your budget, you want to set it at $50. So that would mean that you do not want to spend more than $50 of your date night money, right? So you put your budget right there, right? I guess you would put your $50 there, and then let's say you go on your date night for January and you spend, let's say, $30. Your date night was, I don't know, you went for ice cream and lemonade at the park, whatever, right? So let's say you spend $30, you would write it there and you're under budget. So you would keep those, like you would still have $20 left in here. But I guess what you can do is like set your budget for the entire year? I'm not sure, but I mean, this seems pretty cool. So I guess if you want to set your budget, 50 or 100 times 12, you would put all of that in here. Don't ask me what that is because math is definitely not my subject. I got straight A's in school. Math is, I did a lot of extra credit. So you would put all of it in here or whatever. Let's say you want to do $100, or let's say the budget for the whole year is $300, right, for date nights. You would put all $300 in here, and then as the date nights come up, you would just open up your little envelope, take your cash for that date night, and then I guess you just kind of try to stay within the budget. So I really like that. I love that these are, that these were included. I hope they help me stay within budget. I think one of my categories is going to be Starbucks. I have the Starbucks app, and I like swore that would keep me in within a budget, because I'm like, you know, I have money on the Starbucks app, so once it runs out, right, until the next time. But no, like when I see that it's going low, I just transfer the money again. So clearly that is not working out for us. So this baby is gonna help us budget that through. And you know, maybe, let's not get too crazy, but maybe one of my goals for this year will be to go to Starbucks less. I said maybe. Let's not get too crazy. You know, I also don't want to set myself up for immediate failure. I know myself, but I'm excited to use my planners. Obviously, we also have the colorful and the cute pink and blues and purple pens, because like you're not gonna write in your cute planner in black, right? I mean, if you want to, that's fine, but just use cute stickers. So that's it for this video. I think it turned out a little longer than I wanted to, but it is what it is. I will link all of these down below for you. Let me know in the comments down below if you liked this video. Like, share, subscribe, give it a thumbs up. I am definitely gonna go blow my nose now and maybe possibly find myself a soup, or maybe I'll ask Carlos to bring me a soup from somewhere. I just don't know where we can get like a vegetarian or vegan soup. Like, where can I get a tomato soup that's like just ready to go, you know? Like not having to buy one at Publix that I have to warm up. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I look forward to doing more content for you guys. I'm also gonna put sometime this week. I'm gonna put a little comment box on my Instagram stories, kind of just asking you guys for feedback. Basically, what you guys would like to see here on Cruel Talk. Any topics that you want to delve into. Anything that you want me to talk about specifically to you. Meaning, I'm never gonna. I will never share anyone's name. Anyone that DMs me or replies to my comment boxes will be strictly confidential unless that person ever gives me permission to put their name out there. But I want to know what you guys want to hear, what you guys want to talk about, what you guys want to see. So far of the videos that I have put out here for you guys, what do you guys like the most? What do you guys not like so much? So yeah, I'm excited for 2022, and I hope it keeps growing, and I hope I keep growing my Cruel Talk family. So